I don't even know where to begin. Like, it's just kind of weird that, like, yeah, I still have been saying weird things. Well, see, I don't even know if the stuff I've been saying since my eye surgery is weird. Like, I think it's more spiritually true than not. And, but like, once I got that eye surgery, because I was born with a rare eye disease that caused natural hallucinations my whole life. So, like, as I hit puberty, the hallucinations started getting worse. And then as I got older, they got worse. It probably didn't help that I started doing hallucinogens. Like, I've done every hallucinogen you could think of that was available in the 90s. You know, and then I started getting locked up in mental hospitals, and it's like, oh, you're schizophrenic. And it's like, no, I'm not. I'm just thinking. Like, thinking does not make you mentally ill. And, you know, and then I got married. You know, still hadn't found out I had a rare eye disease. I didn't even know until 10 years after I was divorced that, oh, you need eye surgery and you'll stop hallucinating. So I got the eye surgery in November of 2017. And like, I still have memories of my hallucinations. Like, I lived 34 years with these hallucinations. So like every aspect of life and every material object and like situation and event, they remind me of hallucinations I used to have. So it's not that I'm still hallucinating. It's just that the memories are still there, man. Like, it's kind of weird because like I get reminded of what I used to hallucinate when I, you know, drive by a cow pasture where, you know, a farmer's chopping the block of water with the axe trying to, you know, get the water free so the cows have something to drink. Like, that's just an example. I don't have a hallucination associated with that, but like, let's say that I did have a hallucination because of that, and I came up with some weird analogy or something that I thought was pertainable to imaginal psychology. Like, I drive by and I see this again, but I remember hallucinating that time, but I really didn't the current time and walk, you know, drive past that. Stuff like that. Like, I remember that shit. So I guess not everything has a memory associated with it. I mean, I haven't seen everything in life. So, but the stuff that I mainly see, like, I don't know. I have memories of all my hallucinations. So that enables me to be able to say weird things because I remember them. I guess, you know, with my ex-wife, like, that was probably, I don't know. She probably won't accept my apology. I don't know. She probably doesn't understand. Probably still thinks I'm crazy because I wrote a poem. I've been trying to organize all that weird stuff into the perfect soul. Like, imaginal psychology states that the soul expresses itself in images, and the word soul is also your aura, like the energy around you that you breathe. Like, your energy comes from your breath, from your feet, from you know, your ears, your eyes, your senses, your heart, your genitalia. Like, that's where your energy comes from, is those entities of your being. And so that's your soul. Or your aura, because some people might get religiously offended. But an aura is a soul, etc., etc. But I organize it into the perfect soul. And this is the poem I wrote that organizes everything of a perfect soul. Like, I haven't had any memories pop up really lately that have for explanation. It's like, well, you know, that was like a stupid thing to say. So like, that doesn't pertain to a perfect soul, so I'm just gonna ignore it. So this is the poem that I wrote. I copyrighted it too, so But I can't see my ears and eyes right now. Doesn't matter because I am green from the waist down. Stop saying weird shit but this. Oh no, I caused and dissed your pit. Oh no, I cussed and dissed your piss. Never mind your inconceivable trips. They try so hard to watch you slip, even though the frog's where you sit. A reptile is a dinosaur that clicks. Watch me change the planet with your yellow dress, while you wonder where to guess. I'm just saying that Alice never stood up and lost her hair. No one cares if you can see that sound is black. If you can swallow, then blow air out your nose. If your left eye, heart, and period is like a rose. If your feet used to smell like mustard toes. The point in the dinosaur is to free your soul from the weirdness media knows. Like, I don't know. I haven't really had any, I haven't felt the need to reorganize some perfect soul images. So I might be done. I mean, my eyes are green. Like, I don't care about your weird shit that you want to rap about. It just makes mentally ill people more mentally ill. Like, you know, fuck, my eyes are green, man. Like, I'm a dinosaur. My boss asked if I was like Kermit the Frog. I don't know. Fucking dinosaur. Would you stop, dude? Like, say, hey, stop, dude, stop. Like, go lick yourself in the bathroom. Go. Go away. So, like, with the whole ex-wife thing, like, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna, like, try to fix that to be civil. Like, I don't know. Probably not gonna happen. Like, I don't know how she got scared of me. Like, I think her boyfriend lied about me saying I wanted to hurt her. I never said anything like that. So I guess if that's what he had to do to make sure I didn't share my family with him, then whatever. I mean, congratulations, you won. But I could give a fuck less. At this point, I really don't care about much of anything, except for the fact that I kind of want a wife. But it takes a while to find a wife. Like, first you got to be a girlfriend for like a year or so before you move in together, and then you got to like live together for like 3-4 years before you get married. Like, and then you forget that like you got to meet somebody, and you got to know them for a while before you start dating them. Usually, I mean, if they're fucking responsible and shit, like they're like, oh well, I want to know you first. Okay, so you take 6 months to a year to get to know somebody, and then you date them for a year or more before you move in, and then you got to live together for 3 to 4 years before you get married. Like, I'm fucking 35, man. Like, fucking doesn't work. It ain't gonna work. Like, I'm just fucked. And then, like, yeah, and if I was smart, I wouldn't have got with my ex-wife. Like, she's not my type. Don't really like her name. Like, I never thought in my life about, like, what is my type of woman? Like, I don't know what the hell my problem was. I do. It was the fact that my eye disease was causing lots of hallucinations, and she was just there to kind of save me for a while. But, like, just don't like her name. It's just not a sexy name. Nothing personal. Like, so I never even tried organizing what my type of person was before. Like, what type of person do I want to date? You know, I never did. I mean, I have now, but you know, I'm 35 years old. I fucking look like I'm old, man. I'm no longer, I'm getting out of the age range of being able to date somebody in their 20s. Like, that's some pretty serious shit, because like we all get less attractive like in our 30s. Like it starts going downhill. Most of us, it starts going downhill. We get less attractive. And like I would like to live with somebody and be with them that's attractive for a while, because I know we're all going to get older, wrinkly, and ugly anyways. But like at least for a while, I could live in Candyland. I mean, that'd be nice. But probably not going to happen. So I'm going to have to I probably won't even get the opportunity to settle with somebody, because like I live in a town of 67 people. Like there ain't no fucking women around here. I need to move, but I have a house, a fucking house, and I just haven't had the opportunity to move yet. So, I mean, I have an opportunity to move out of state in a couple of years, and I probably will finish my college. Well, I can get my bachelor's, my master's, and my PhD in imaginal psychology. And I can use some things that I copyrighted for purposes of my dissertation, or whatever you want to call it. And it's not even really that like, oh, I fucked over my ex-wife. Well, technically it was psychology that fucked over my ex-wife. Like, I told them I wasn't schizophrenic and they wouldn't believe me. Oh, he's saying weird shit that we don't understand. Like, so does Marshall Mathers. You don't lock his ass up and feed him psych meds. But, whatever. So, there are more women, though. You got fucking, just most recently, Cassie, like, a tattoo artist that, like, gave me her number. And, like, then I got Slip Drugs. And fucking, I just totally ruined that relationship because I kept trying to explain my hallucinations into the perfect soul. I was just trying to organize all the hallucinations I had in my life, and I organized them with that poem that you just read, or that I just read, called, oh, the title of it was T-Rex Brain and Short Arms. So, like, I'll read it again in case, I'll just read it again, but yeah. T-Rex Brain and Short Arms. Copyrighted 4:06 a.m. 1/13/2018. Ears and eyes right now. Doesn't matter because I am green from the waist down. Stop saying we're in shit but this. Oh no, I cussed and dissed your piss. Never mind your inconceivable trips. They try so hard to watch you slip. Even though the frog's where you sit. A reptile is a dinosaur that clicks. Watch me change the planet with your yellow dress. While you wonder where to guess. I'm just saying that Alice never stood up and lost her hair. No one cares if you can see that sound is black. If you can swallow, then blow air out your nose. If your left eye, heart, and period is like a rose. If your feet used to smell like mustard toes. The point in the dinosaur is to free your soul from the weirdness media knows. That was titled T-Rex Brain and Short Arms. Like, it would have been nice to start with that instead of working life backwards. Like, I was studying spirituality backwards by walking with my eyes closed in the dark. Like, I don't know how the fuck. And I just, like, that's probably what it feels like. Like, I had my eyes closed and I was just walking backwards in the dark. Like, oh. Or talking backwards. I fucking, whatever, dude. Like, I'm sorry. It's psychology and all these eye doctors. What about these eye doctors that, like, I go to the eye doctor to get a fucking exam every 2 years or so, like since I was 7 when I blew that firecracker up near my eye and changed the eye dominance to my right. Like, you didn't notice I had an eye disease? Like, who the fuck are you? You guys should sue every one of you. I mean, I ain't gonna be able to, but like, fuck. You could have noticed that, or the doctor that patched me up with the eye doctor. Oh, we'll put an eye patch over his dominant eye, which was my left. And, oh, we ain't going to worry if it switches his eye dominance. No one fucking cares. Like, thank you, 1990. Oh, okay. And then there's Destiny. Like, softest voice I've ever heard. And then, like, shit just got weird, man. You think it was bad listening to me? You should have been trying to be me. Turn around and treat me like I'm a creep, and all I'm trying to do is get that weird shit out of my head on paper so I ain't got to worry about it anymore. Like, I'm not going to keep them type of weird things to myself. Like, no, I refuse to hold that information in my head and keep silent. I had to get it out. I had to get it out on paper so that I didn't have to worry about it. Like, if it's not in my head, then I don't have to think about it. I always tell the truth so I don't have to remember anything. And I really don't remember much. My long-term memory shot from brain damage right here. You can see the scar kind of. It's like fucking as long as my thumb. So I don't make memories like very well. Like, I don't remember conversations I've had with people, events that happened in the past. And that's what people talk about. People talk about conversations they've had with other people about other things they've done. So that's what people talk about mainly. I don't fucking remember to talk about that stuff because I don't remember what I fucking said or did. My whole life's been a fucking blur with a memory here and a memory there. Most of them are bad memories. I don't know why. And you wonder why I'm pessimistic. Like, all I remember is bad shit. Like, I don't remember the last good thing that happened to me. Really fucking don't. Well, besides the eye surgery. But the way my life's happened to been ruined because of all this eye surgery shit, I might as well have not gotten the eye surgery and just fucking stayed crazy the rest of my life, because what the fuck's the point? I ain't never going to be happy anyways. I mean, I'm comfortable, but I ain't happy. Why am I not happy? I haven't seen my kids in 8 years. I sleep alone. There's lots of people I want to contact and try to explain to them that I really wasn't the creep that you thought I was. I just had a rare eye disease that caused hallucinations. Like, got eye surgery now. And then I got eye surgery, I was able to look back at all the memories of the hallucinations, organize it into a poem called T-Rex Brain and Short Arms, and be like, well, that period of my 34 years of life sucked. Like, that's half my life. Like, I have had half of my life ruined because of psychology and eye doctors and people that are supposed to be trained in this shit to notice if people are mentally ill or not. Just feed me off like another fucking psychopath, mentally ill schizophrenic. Like, if you thought I was schizophrenic, you should have did a blood test and a P test. And you could have tested the level of my hormones that are, involved in causing schizophrenia. And I had that test done. You know what happened? I had low serotonin, which means I was depressed, and I had high neuroepinephrine, which means I have anxiety. My dopamine levels, which is what causes schizophrenia, is normal. There ain't nothing wrong with my dopamine levels. So, that would have blew that out the water. Like, well, the dude's not schizophrenic. What's really going on then? Well, I needed eye surgery, you fucking idiots. Thanks for taking my family away from me. Thanks for taking my kids away from me. That was a real good thing for psychology to do. And then I can't even sue anybody because I ain't got a doctor that'll testify for me. So 34 years of my life is wasted. Half of my life is wasted. And all I have to show for it is a bunch of psychology ideas and viewpoints that pertain to bridging imaginal psychology with modern day psychology to change psychology on the planet pretty much. And nobody fucking believes me because we haven't dealt with imaginal psychology since before technology. People stopped worrying about people's souls and how to fix their soul. Well, let's hopefully hope that the T-Rex Brain and Short Arms poem will fix your fucking soul so you can stop worrying about the weird shit they say on the media and move the fuck on. Like, I don't know why these people think it's cool to fucking talk like this. Like, I still listen to rap music, but like, Jesus Christ, man, you need to shut the fuck up. Like, it's getting out of hand. People don't know what the fuck you're really saying. I could probably guess, and I'd probably be like 90% right. But still, well, I could guess everything that thing could have meant. Like, a rapper could say one weird thing, And it could possibly mean like 5 different things. So I could, map out everything that he thinks that it means, and like one of them will be right. But like really, if it isn't in my poem, T-Rex brain and short arms, you're just fucking talking out the side of your mouth and fucking trying to be clever. If it doesn't pertain to everybody's life, you shouldn't be saying weird shit. Like, if the weird shit you're saying doesn't pertain to everybody's life on planet Earth, then you shouldn't be fucking saying it. It should be illegal to say weird shit unless it's the stuff that's in my poem. Sorry. You're making people fucking sick. What's my poem again, you say? Here. T-Rex brain and short arms. Copyright 4:06 a.m. 1/13/2018. I can't see my ears and eyes right now. Doesn't matter because I am green from the waist down. Stop saying weird shit but this. Oh no, I cussed and dissed your piss. Never mind your inconceivable trips. They try so hard to watch you slip, even though the frog's where you sit. A reptile is a dinosaur that clicks. Watch me change the planet with your yellow dress while you wonder where to guess. I'm just saying that Alice never stood up and lost her hair. No one cares if you can see that sound is black. If you can swallow, then blow air out your nose. If your left eye, heart, and period is like a rose. If your feet used to smell like mustard toes. The point in the dinosaur is to free your soul from the weirdness media knows. So the only thing I am on board with my ex-wife is stop saying weird shit. Like, you're fucking pissing people off. You wonder why a lot of old, like, even in the 70s, they said weird shit, but like, it was all romantic weird shit.